Manny Pacquiao or Mario Barrios?
Obviously, I'd love to see Pacquiao get a W.
I hope so.
I hope so.
You said Pacquiao too?
I mean, I want Pacquiao to win. I don't think he is.
I think he can, though.
No, he can't. He's looking amazing.
Stay away from Barrios for the first 6 rounds and boxing smartly, he'll beat Barrios. If he goes in there and try to trade with Barrios will catch him. How can a man that fought at 54 years old have any concerns by anybody under that age?
If he can pop in that instep, and if Pacquiao can get in, you know, I know he can hurt Mario Barrios.
We're not done yet.
When analyzing the upcoming clash between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios,
attention, it's a story. This isn't merely a return to the ring. It's Pacquiao challenging time itself, while Barrios aims to carve his name by defeating a legend. And let's be clear, Barrios isn't just a tune-up opponent. He's a serious threat. Young, determined, tall, athletic. He's got the kind of build and hunger that can expose a veteran's mileage. His jab is sharp. He understands how to manage distance. And when he's in rhythm, he's relentless. But we're talking about Manny Pacquiao, the only fighter in history to win world titles in 8 different divisions. Known for his electric footwork, blistering speed, and confusing angles, Manny once left top-tier opponents completely overwhelmed. Now, at 46, he's jumping back into the fire. The real question, can he still handle the heat? Keith Thurman, who fought Pacquiao in 2019 and Barrios more recently, summed it up best. If Manny can still bounce, move inside, and land those lightning-fast combos, he can hurt Barrios. And I agree, Barrios has solid defense, but is definitely hittable, especially against someone who attacks from unpredictable angles like Pacquiao. Winking sad smiley
on how much he can pop in on that instep that he brought to me, that notorious fast instep. If he can pop in that instep, and if Pacquiao can get in, you know, I know he can hurt Mario Barrios. I hurt Mario Barrios on multiple occasions. Tank hurt him. So I know Pacquiao can hurt Barrios. I think that's the one thing in Pacquiao's favor. Mario Barrios was hurt against Ramos, right? So that's the thing, is the defense of Mario Barrios is still suspect, you know? He is there. He is willing to get...
Now, flipping the script. If Barrios can keep his distance, control the pace with his jab, and make Pacquiao chase him, he could flip the momentum. Pacquiao's legs have always been a key weapon, but if they start to slow down midway through the fight, Barrios has a real opportunity to take control and chip away. Winking sad smiley.
A really good jab. And then he actually used that good jab when he beat Ugas, right? And Ugas beat Pacquiao because he stayed long, right? So I think if Mario Barrios works that good jab of his, stays long, makes the old man use his legs and do those stutter steps and works really hard to get on the inside, you know, I think, you know, he can... I think he can pull it off, you know, because it's all, I said this before, but Manny Pacquiao is notorious, one of those fighters throughout his career. When you look at his resume, you know, how come this guy beat him, but he beat this list of...
Even Roy Jones Jr., who knows firsthand what it's like to compete into your 40s and 50s, believes Manny has the tools to pull off a win if he avoids turning it into a slugfest too early. Roy's advice? Be smart. Rely on your experience. Don't let pride push you into a brawl before you're ready.
Stay away from Barrios for the first 6 rounds and boxing smartly, he'll beat Barrios. If he goes in there and try to trade with Barrios will catch him. How can a man that fought at 54 years old have any concerns by anybody under that age? I love him more than I'm going to love myself? No way. So if I'm 54 and did it, why am I worried about him at 46? Manny is a constant professional. He knows how to handle himself. He knows what he's up against. He knows what he's challenging before he go in there. He knows what Barrios is. He knows everything about Barrios. So I'm not worried about him. I know Manny is Manny. Manny is one of the top fighters that ever lived for a reason. Manny is different than a lot of guys. Manny fought a lot of tough fighters in their primes, at their primes. So Manny's different.
On another note, Terence Crawford, one of today's top fighters, recently cast some doubt on Pacquiao's current standing. While he gave Manny his props for past accomplishments, Crawford didn't list him in his top 5 pound-for-pound and pointed to old controversies, like Pacquiao refusing blood testing before the Mayweather fight and his lower knockout rate in later years. He even hinted that Pacquiao's team avoided a fight with him at 140 pounds, true or not. It adds tension to Pacquiao's return. Crawford's message? If Manny's serious about competing at the highest level again, he needs to tread carefully.
Territory.
Manny Pacquiao, top 5.
You
Reason
don't.
why he's not up there.
But
You
why?
should know that reason.
It's your interview.
Manny's a generational talented fighter. Like, he's accomplished what no other fighter is ever going to accomplish.
Yeah.
Again, but I don't feel like, he did it on his own. That's me personally, because for the simple fact, when Floyd made it a point for him to do the blood test, he didn't want to do the blood test. But then when he did do the blood test, he haven't got a knockout since.
Man, I hear so many excuses like they didn't want it. But Freddie Roach on the record saying he didn't want Pacquiao to fight for one. And I just think Top Rank wanted to protect Pacquiao because of the money issue. That was their cash cow. And,
Hey, but hell, you could have been the cash cow.
listen, they don't think like that, So they didn't want to mess up the money that they was getting from Pacquiao at the time. So other reasons, I don't.
Looking ahead.
Ironically, Pacquiao also had some advice for Crawford, who's planning to face Canelo Alvarez. Manny didn't sugarcoat it. He said moving up in weight is a real risk. Be ready, not just physically, but with the right strategy. He stressed that Canelo requires more than talent. You need a specific game plan to beat someone that powerful and experienced.
To beat the Mexican powerhouse.
Preparing like that opponents is not only the speed, but the techniques that you can use in the fight. Like, make sure that in your daily routine, training routine, like that, make sure that all the techniques, strategy, combination, it's accurate to your opponent's style. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when you have a exam, a math exam tomorrow, you have to review right now a math subject. You don't need to review English subject or a science subject. You have to review math.
Back to the Barrios fight. There was a fun but eye-opening moment recently when viral streamer Speed jokingly asked Manny for a light sparring session in public. A few quick punches later, it was clear Pacquiao still has snap, still has speed, and maybe more importantly, that fire in his eyes is still there. Then there was a quiet but powerful moment. Teofimo Lopez visited Manny's training camp and brought sneakers marked with a number 8, honoring his 8th division reign. He even asked Manny to sign an extra pair for his son. That's not just admiration. That's greatness recognizing greatness.
Another symbolic moment.
Conor Ben is placing his bet on Manny Pacquiao. He's warned that if Barrios thinks Pacquiao's age is his biggest weakness, he's in for a punishing surprise. Ben believes this won't be an easy night. It'll be tough, physical, and far from predictable.
8 for 8th division. Thank you. This is for me. I give it to my son when he's older. Thank you, Charlie. Yeah.
8th division.
Yeah, look, 8.
Wow.
Whoa. What size are you?
10.
10. These are what is that? 9.5.
Like 8 division, right? Both for you two or for Manny?
I would give it to Champ. I would give it to Champ. He don't got a shoe plug, huh?
Kobe. Yeah, wow. That's nice. That's a Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe is Dodgers. Kobe. Wow.
Yeah.
Boxing legend Eric Morales, who went toe-to-toe with Manny in some unforgettable battles, shared his thoughts on the emotional pull that brings champions back. According to him, no matter how full their trophy cabinet is, some fighters feel like their story isn't finished, and Manny clearly believes his journey isn't over yet.
An edge.
The WBC title was very, very real, and part of me goes, I wish, I fought for the WBC title, world title. But ultimately, you got Barrios versus Pacquiao. I think Barrios it's going to be in for a hard fight, to be honest. I think Pacquiao could win it.
You know what's mad? That when you done the face-off with Pacquiao in Saudi, you was getting a bit of a stick for it, but realistically, you could fight him for the WBC title and then you can get no stick for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just boxing, isn't it? Everyone's always got something to moan about.
Yeah.
Only people moaning about the fight with Eubank for it to turn out to be a classic and deliver entertainment to so many people.
Well-known trainer Joel Diaz brought up a tough but important point. While he deeply respects Pacquiao's legendary run, he questioned whether this is the right move at this stage in Manny's life. In his view, Barrios is younger, more active, and sharper right now, which makes the risk greater than it seems on the surface.
He still has chapters left to write.
We're not done yet.
Back up a little bit. Konti lang, konti para may space mag-sit up.
Joel Diaz,
Paolo Malignaggi didn't hold back either. He argued that Pacquiao's return could actually hurt the welterweight division more than help it, especially if Manny isn't bringing elite-level energy back. He warned that this could turn into a nostalgia-driven disappointment, with fans being forced to face the harsh reality of time.
Sense and purposes, who knows if he beats Mario Barrios? Is Manny Pacquiao so shot that he's just falling into a dead welterweight division and he's just adding to the deadness of it?
I would imagine
if he's not of quality.
I would imagine Barrios would be the favorite.
The silver lining is this: for all the other contenders that may be waiting, who honestly I don't think are that good, because we would see them if they were that good in this welterweight division. If you're even remotely decent, you'll probably
past 5 is pretty bad.
You're probably winning a world title if you're even remotely decent, you know. So past the champions, we don't have a lot there. But if Manny Pacquiao is a world champion instead of Mario Barrios, because it's still a big if, because I don't even know if he's too shot to even beat Barrios. So let's remember, Barrios did beat Ugas. Granted, it was an Ugas that got beat up by Spence afterwards, but nonetheless, Mario Barrios does have win over Ugas. If Pacquiao does win a championship.
That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates and deep dives. Catch you in the next one. Fisted hand sign fire.